Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. I'm Steven.
I'm John. Good morning.
And we just wanted to come to you this morning. We've got a quick Wake Up Wednesday for you, and we've got a little reminder on the actual screen right here. Reminder, check your backups. Have you checked up your backups lately? If you have not,
When it says verify your backups, it just wants you to check the log. Make sure you have a good backup. If you don't have a good backup, that's your livelihood. You don't want to lose that. We do this courtesy reminder on the 5th of the month in the morning hours. So if you go into the software on the 5th in the morning, you're going to see this reminder. So that's what it's talking about when it says have you verified. Not only do you have a backup, but like verify it. Go in there, make sure like the dates are current, things like that.
And a lot of you will have the dailylog.txt on your desktop where you can double click. Just make sure you go to the bottom, make sure it has today's date, and make sure if on those X copy lines it says 0X copy. Is that still X copy?
If you're version 9, it's going to say robocopy.
Oh, yeah, robocopy.
On robocopy, anything less than a 4 is a good backup. So a 1, 2, or 3.
Perfect. If you have a 4, call us. But let's get started. Today we're actually going to jump into a topic. We actually have covered this, I think, before, but we've got a new option. And so we want to go through that option. So we're going to talk about John is going to talk about IVOO today and how you can send that to Excel if you want it in Excel. Last week, if you didn't watch last week's, go back and watch last week. We talked about doing graphs. And so we've enhanced that graph feature quite a bit where you can actually get a really good analysis of your daily sales, your IVT totals.
It's kind of a snapshot just so that you can see at a glance where are we at. And we do want to expand on that. So if you have other areas you think a graph would be helpful, please send that our way. I think last week we did say it's in SLT, SLE, and IVT. We did add another option in the SLT where you can view your hourly totals. We also added the graph there. So just keep that in mind in the back of your head. Today's topic, what we're talking about, actually came from an enhancement request.
Oh, before you jump into that, one other thing. We've had a couple of people report audio issues. Chrome seems to be sometimes a little quiet on the audio. So if we seem quiet, try to open it on your phone or in a different browser to see if that helps. Because we've noticed if I look at it through my monitor, we seem really quiet, but if I open it up in another browser on my phone, it's nice and loud. We've also upped our volume a little bit, so if we're too loud, let us know that, or if we're too quiet, let us know that. So please, if you're watching this week, please give us feedback on is the audio good, low, too loud, what it is,
or perfect.
Or perfect, yeah, whatever that is.
We're shooting for perfect.
We're looking for Goldilocks, just right. So, all right. So, John, jump into the feature.
Yeah, so this, like I said, this came from a user. They wanted to be able to view, it's IVOO, which is your outstanding orders. And so, when you go into IVO, I'm going to go ahead and bring that up now. Let's see, oops, that's not how you spell that. IVOO for outstanding orders. I'm just going to do by vendor here, and you're going to see it's going to pull those up here. Okay, taking just a minute here.
Anybody going on vacation, or is your vacation tied to wherever you're going for? I know our vacation is CPE a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So we're going to Fort Wayne. And so. Yeah, it's also, if you're going to the show, we're going to be doing 2 trainings this time, and then covering some new topics. So make sure you plan on attending that training that Sunday morning of the CPE show in Fort Wayne in early August.
I didn't realize we were going to have a minute to talk.
Oh, we still have more room to talk?
Yeah.
So just got to take my sons to Scottish Rite and Cook's. Got good reports on both of them. So that was really good. So thank you for those that have been praying for that. My son that fell out of the trash can has to go back Friday.
Fell out of the trash can. It's such a...
Boys will be boys. It was a fun story for my son. So, but he goes back Friday to see if there's any surgery or anything that's required. So hoping he can just stay in a sling for 6 more weeks or whatever it is. So we'll find that out soon.
It's so funny. I have girls. They just don't do crazy stuff. They just buy clothes. That's enough.
And seem dramatic.
And now my daughter is
Aren't those
engaged.
dramatic?
So, so dramatic.
Okay, so I don't deal with
Yeah,
dramatic.
you don't. Yeah, you
so.
deal with craziness. I deal with drama.
Yeah. I did ask the principal on a scale of 1 to 10, on 10 being really dumb, what was the scale? And she said, well, I'm not a good judge of character. I have 3 boys, and they would strap a laundry basket to anything with wheels. And that's practically what my son did. So there you
All
go.
right, so here we go. So we're populating the list now. Okay, and so now this is your purchase orders, outstanding purchase orders. What we did is, you're going to notice when you go in there that now it's in a grid. The reason we put it in a grid is at the top right of the window, you see this little chart icon. When you click on that, you can choose export, and this is a built-in Excel export. And so I'm going to go ahead and choose export, and then what you're going to do is you're going to select where you want to save that. I'm going to put it in, let's see.
Scroll up, go to desktop.
Let's go to, okay, sure, desktop. And so we'll do desktop here. It's automatically already going to have the name, and I'm going to go ahead and choose save. And so by us putting that in a grid, it just allows the built-in functionality of version 9 to export that out to Excel. So now you're able to look at this in Excel. So can you...
Should put it on this window.
Good. All right. And so now we're just bringing up Excel so you can see. Now, because it's Excel, you can kind of see here on the PO number, it's got the extended. If you click the top left just to select everything, and then just on any of the column dividers, just double click, and that's going to expand that out. So that's what this is doing. It's just letting you see this data in Excel a little bit more user friendly, I guess. And
those columns are sortable because it's in a grid now as well.
Right.
You can actually sort by cost. You can sort by any of those fields as well. So that's what we wanted to highlight today. We want to keep this nice and short and under 10 minutes. Please give us feedback on this, and then also please give us feedback on audio. We need to know how the audio sounds. So if you would, just drop a comment when you're watching this during the week and let us know how that sounds. Make plans to attend the CPE show. We would love to see you. We'd love to hug your neck, train you on some great things. The interaction between stores is incredible.
you can't really even explain it.
Yeah,
It's just it's family.
And I will say the other really good thing about CP, if you've never been to one, is they do a great program where you can get reimbursed for travel and things like that, so it makes it more affordable. There's some cool things to do there as well. You get to see us. We get to see you. So that'd be awesome. Just know that we are praying for you. We pray over our stores. If you have any specific requests, please send those to us because we want to be praying for what you're praying for and lifting those up to the Lord together. So thank you.
Hi, Rachel. IVOO, perfect timing. Excellent.
Yay. Good timing. All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today. We will see you next week on Wake Up Wednesday.
Love you guys.
Okay, sounds a little muffled. Okay, we're going to be looking at trying to fine-tune that. So because we've got a really high-end microphone, but it always does different stuff. All right. Well, we'll talk to you all soon. Bye.